What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Layne and I'm a nurse and nurse practitioner student. And in this video, I am going to be sharing with you all my first impressions on a new study resource for nurse practitioner students called TrueLearn. Now, I just heard about this QBank resource about a week ago from one of my F&P friends who said that she used this when she was studying for her board exams. And she did pass on the first try, and she recommended it to me. So, I'm gonna let you guys see my first impressions and give you guys some of my opinions about who this resource might be for, and maybe who this might not be the best fit for. So I hope you guys like this video, and I hope it helps you potentially add a new study resource to your regimen. Now, I'll let you guys know that in this video, I am also offering you guys my referral code, and it's gonna be in the description below so that you can get 20% off if you end up purchasing TrueLearn. So keep that in mind. Hopefully that helps you guys too to do all of this on a student budget. All right, guys, let's get started in today's video. All right, guys, so first a little intro. It seems like TrueLearn is a QBank that does high quality questions, as it says, and it seems like their big difference is that they will look at what you're getting wrong and try to repeat the questions that you're struggling with and topics that you're struggling with. And they have a lot of data that will show how you're ranking compared to other people who are studying for this test within the past year. And I love that it seems like they're having also like high quality explanations for answers that you were getting wrong, as well as references to their resources and to other articles that might be helpful to you in your studying. All right, guys, let's activate this subscription. Yes, and just so you guys know, it looks like you have a year after you buy the subscription to actually activate it, which could potentially be helpful. All right, so, okay. So the interface already seems pretty simple, not too overwhelming. It looks like we can see my overall percentage correct, what percentile I'm in, so it can compare me to other people. Oh boy. And then unique questions taken. Okay, I'm not really sure what exactly that means. Oh, okay, I guess it's like the questions I've taken that haven't been repeats. Okay, so I have about over 1,800 questions here, which is significant. I know other sites like UWorld, like they only have about 900, so this is definitely very thorough. Okay, looks like there's some graphs here. You can see our overall performance over time, which is helpful. I guess you can see, maybe it's encouraging to know that you're doing better over time. Hopefully better over time. I know we can do it, guys. Let's see. All right, this is pretty cool. All right, guys, so let's get into this. Family nurse practitioner, yes. And just so you guys know, it looks like there's only F&P, there's only an F&P study like question bank in here. I'm not really seeing like adult gero, peds. So for my F&P folks, this is for us. And it looks like you can even set your exam date maybe as like a goal that you're going for. Now, I am not taking mine for a whole nother year, so I'm just gonna leave that be. But for those of you who are taking it sooner than that, that's probably a really great resource. All right, so let's hit new test. All right, so I guess you can decide the number of questions that you want, name your test. Is it gonna be timed, untimed, tutor mode? I wonder what tutor mode is. Categorization, okay, and you can see if you want new questions, repeats, you can kind of decide. And then we have plenty of clinical areas here, adult medicine, maternity care, okay. great. So whatever you're interested in or feel like you need help with, it looks like you can kind of sort out your questions from that. So guys, I'm actually studying women's health right now, and guys, I am struggling. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I actually am interested in women's health, there's a lot to memorize. So I think you guys are about to see me do some care of the female patient. I don't know. Yeah, we haven't really done too much maternity care specifically. So I'm gonna do care of the female patient, and we're gonna see how I do. And it's not about to be timed, you guys. It is gonna be untimed. Let's do 10 questions. Actually, you guys, I mean, we can just do 5, to be honest, guys, just so you guys get a taste. All right. Okay, so let's start the test. Let's see what happens. All right, wow, you get a full case. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do this one just so you guys can see what happens. All right, guys, so let's just, honestly, guys, I am not a women's health expert whatsoever at this point. I just started this class. So let's just say, I don't know, guys, let's just say C, full screening panel for sexually transmitted infections. And let's see what TrueLearn does. So how do I, okay, so it looks like you actually have to answer all of the questions first, and then okay, that's when you get, let me see, what do I say? Yeah, feedback is just, okay, yeah. So it looks like you have to actually get through all of the questions first. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna just try to run through these questions real quick, because you guys probably, I don't know, think you probably want to see me do all these questions. But I'm gonna run through them, and then I'll show you guys at the end what kind of information or any like tutoring they kind of give you or not. All right, let's see. Okay guys, so I just quickly went through a few of the questions so that I could show you guys what everything would look like once you submit. Again, guys, don't judge me for my score because I just started learning this. But so some things about the functionality that I'm already liking is the fact that you can go through and mark your questions. So if I wanted to mark this one, I could hit this little flag up here and it would mark it over in this side panel. And this just pops out by hitting questions. So you can kind of look back and see all of the answers that you've given, the ones that you marked, and apparently like this little paper clip, I guess you can also like write notes for each if you need to. Things you can also do is you can highlight just by clicking and dragging, which I think is cool if you are a very visual learner like me. Same thing is if you like click on other options that you are not feeling, you can do a strike through, which I think is helpful because that's, I don't know about you guys, but that's something I naturally do when I'm test taking anyway, to try to whittle down my answers. So I think it's great that they have something like that for you to use. And then we kind of clicked on this, but like this feedback, you can actually like talk to them about any issues you have with the question itself. If there's typos, what question, what have you. And I do like they're accepting that kind of feedback. Okay, so I am going to end this test and have them review it. Okay, what just happened? Okay, so giving me my results, guys. So not great, we're here at 40%, but like I said, guys, we can only go up from here, and I am definitely a novice at this, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. And also you can see the national average is 59%. So I'm a little below average, but I'm not that below average, okay? So I like this, that this can show you, it shows you what percentage of people said the answer that you did. Okay, I guess not many people said what I said. With that, again, that's fine. You can rate the question. Oh, I like this. It gives you rationales for each, and these look pretty decent, like pretty decent rationales. That's pretty great. And then, oh, okay, so I think I also had heard that they partner with Picmonic with some of their membership options. So I think this is awesome because you can actually click on a video of the question that you got wrong. Wow. Now that we're back on the dashboard, I guess what we can see is what our average is overall. We've only taken 5 questions, but we can see what our average is overall and what the national average is, I guess, of TrueLearn users in the last year. What our percentile is, of course, it's going to be low right now. You can also set a goal for that. And then I've taken 5 unique questions. And I also like that they're showing me what topics I am struggling with. And this little icon, for those of you who aren't familiar, is the Picmonic one. So that means there must be a Picmonic exercise that you can also do. All right, and lastly, something else I wanted to just explore real quick is seeing about that tutoring mode, because I have a suspicion about that I think that would be helpful for a lot of people. So let's go to adult medicine this time. All right, test number 2. Let's just say 3 questions, because honestly, yeah. Oh man. Okay, so pretty much let's go through this. I don't think I'm even gonna read it, but let's just click an answer, and then after you show the answer, whatever answer you have already selected cannot be changed, even if it is left blank. Always show for this. Okay, show this answer. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna take one for the team because I don't want this video to be super long. But okay, so basically it seems like in tutoring mode, you can actually just see the explanation straight away. So you don't have to do all 5 questions or all of the entire test and then come back to see all of your explanations, but you can actually work through these and see the explanation right away, which I think is helpful. I think that the actual timed or untimed modes might be more helpful once you're kind of more finished studying, but the tutoring might be better when you're just initially trying to get down the information, trying to learn in the beginning of your studying. So I think that's also a great resource. All right, guys, so those are my first impressions of TrueLearn, and I have to say, I actually am very impressed by it, and I think it's pretty great. I have seen other QBanks that were similar in the sense that they will repeat questions and they have great explanations, but at the same time, I like that they have 1,800 QBank questions and the rationale seemed pretty solid. So I think that this is a great resource. I think especially if you're getting close to the F&P board exam, this would be really helpful, especially after maybe you've taken a review course or you've started doing a lot of reading and just trying to remember all of the things that you've learned over the course of your program. And this would be a great way to just validate your learning and just show yourself that yes, I am prepared to take this exam, or maybe I need to spend a little bit more time so that I'm closer to what that national average is, or whatever TrueLearn is telling you that you probably need to get to feel comfortable that you would pass on the first try. Now, I do think that this could also be used for those who are reviewing content in their coursework, but I think that maybe this would be something that you would want to use towards the end of your studying right before you take an exam. So I think TrueLearn would be a great resource for people who love questions and they learn really well from questions and case studies, because it seems like there were a lot of case study based questions. Now that's not for everyone. I know some people just prefer to just look at PowerPoints, just read the book, and that's how they learn. I think if that's you, you might not get as much from TrueLearn as someone else who's very question based. Now, for me, I am someone who needs a lot of review questions to kind of validate the fact that I actually am learning. So I think TrueLearn would be a great resource for me to get into the rotation. But again, yeah, if that's not you, this might not be the investment that you're looking for. Now, when it comes to price, I do think that TrueLearn is a pretty good price when it comes to QBanks. Now, I'm not talking about other supplemental learning platforms that are more of mnemonics or that are more video specific, but when you think about just QBank, I do think that it's pretty good if you're someone who's going to be investing in that. Now for 90 days, right now, it's $159 for 1,800 questions. And I think you have to remember about how many questions you're really getting per dollar. And I think that TrueLearn is actually giving you a lot. Now, when you compare that to Board Vitals, it's $159 for 90 days. And you're getting about 1,300 questions. So even that is a little bit less. And if you use my referral code down below, you're only going to get TrueLearn for about $128 for 90 days, which I think really isn't bad. If it's something that you feel confident that you're gonna pass the first time, your F&P boards, like that kind of assurance, I feel like it is worth the investment of, not even $130 for a ton of resources. But it's really up to you. I know there's a lot of other ones out there, and I will be doing a full review of other online resources as well, so I can let you guys know which ones I like. But I do think this one is pretty good. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope it gave you a little sneak peek into TrueLearn and to see if this potentially is a good resource for you. Definitely go check out their website. I have the link in the description below. And like I said, if you need that referral code, it'll be down in the description as well. Alrighty guys, let me know how you like it. If you try it, please comment below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and to subscribe because I'm gonna have plenty of more content coming your way. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.